Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Illinois' offense will get first crack at it today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Paul.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. This rivalry more than a century old, with the Buckeyes dominating most of the time, guys.
And just think about that. All this time, these Ohio State and Illinois fans have been talking about and looking forward to this rivalry. To your point, absolutely. Ohio State, more often than not, has been on the winning side of it. In Illinois now, David, they're going to be trying to create a little new trend here.
Yeah, try to get some mojo. Try to get some momentum on their side. Try to change this rivalry. And listen, it starts one at a time, right? Like the old coaches speak, we got to throw out those records from 100 years ago. They don't matter. Let's dominate today.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Ohio State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Reads it, fires complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Second down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Here on third down. Gives it on the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Buckeyes need to pick it up on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illibuck, guys, is a giant wooden turtle.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. It was nurtured. Maybe a little bit different story now, David, but that is pretty cool history, Reese.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care of it, and every year you pass a live living animal. That's why they changed it.
They're dealing with a second and long. To throw, it's Sayin. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it on the outside, it's Smith. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. The screen, he's got wheels. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Dances away to buy time. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he takes this. Inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
To the air, it's Altmaier. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 50. Line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run play action. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Wants to go up top on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Dixon. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, look out to the right. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to...
They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing. Quarterback making checks. Going right to work up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. Caught at the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. They're working that left side. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball. I can go do this.
Breaks into the open. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Second down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. All wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's Sayin. Unleashes it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. If he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. Got him downfield. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Hard running there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Quarterback making adjustments. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Fights off a defender. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Arkin. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Dixon. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Illinois lining up quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, Illinois! A great catch and run for 6.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Ohio State, 35. Illinois, 7.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Smashing. Another broken tackle. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Illibuck is on the line, and already Ohio State and Illinois have given us some stirring moments.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Firing to the right, complete. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Buckeyes starting to pull away from this one, and Illinois is in trouble.
First of all, we all know Ohio State's the more talented team. Every time they play, Illinois knows.
And the pass down the left side, diving, caught. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, but will it stand? There is a flag down. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Give to the back. Still running at the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Illinois moved the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Gets it out quickly. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, fighting Illini. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Boston College is in danger of getting demolished today, and while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 28 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late.
Turning it on. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Hampton. Can't connect on his first throw.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important.
He's going to fire deep. He's got it at the 25. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Pulls and fires complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get us.
There he goes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Floating away. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's taking the shot. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a third and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. Buys a little extra time. Fires on the move. The sure hands, it's Thurman. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Finds his man in the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. With the run on first and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. Hardly unusual. It is a trophy that many aren't even aware